home. So I just want to start with the sit at home because let me make it clear here that it's only a fool that will stand to say nothing like sit at home again. You ask yourself why this Efulefu called Joe Igwekwe was so happy when he got that news that there's no more sit at home. He said, we have finally conquered the whatever name he called himself, not Biafran. You could see the happiness in that man. That is to show you that their plans remain, that because they know that this is the only way Biafran can fight and our leaders will be free. So because of that, they are working tireless to make sure that we stop that sit at home. But you know, the funniest thing is that even in the typical village, they observe the sit at home. As I'm talking to you now, the typical villages, they even observe, people that don't even actually call it anything, they started observing the sit at home now. So, sorry, am I coming out?
Yes, please.
Sorry, am I coming?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it's only a fool that will tell you there's nothing like sit at home, or trying to, you know, to give you reasons for you to stop sit at home. What am I trying to say? This sit at home have come to stay, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. And we will continue to do that, to observe that sit at home till they release our leaders. Whatever they want to do, however they want to go, let them go. But you see, this sit at home must continue. Then the people fighting this struggle with emotion, I will tell you, it's better you did not come out at all than you come out to fight this struggle with emotion. Therefore, yesterday in my dream, I saw people running hectare scatter. What's happening? The Fulanis have taken over. The Fulanis have taken over. I saw people running to police stations to have a shelter, you know, to have protection. Villages, all the villagers and the whatever, everybody. And we are here fighting with emotions. I said this thing before, that should be about 4 or 5 months ago, that as long as you remain here and you have looked at what we are doing here and you know that this is truth, you don't need to give ear to even a brother or even a mother somewhere who is trying to give you reasons for you not to do whatever or whatever. What are you actually going to tell me for leaving this platform? Is it that you have not been hearing our PM, Honorable Ogechukwu NKERE, coming out to make speech about how he has been going to Washington, D.C. and all of that? Is it that our Minister of Information have not been feeding us, giving us the information that we need? Is it that even the tutor or what, whoever, that you or your money is not going to the right? Why will someone be here and they keep here elsewhere? That is to show you that what we are doing is the right thing. What we are doing is the right thing. More people will still live. Like I said this, that is far back, if I'm not mistaken, about 6 months ago. Because Oyendu said, even if it is one person remaining, that who will achieve Biafra. Even if it is one person remaining, that who will achieve Biafra. Why will you be here and you know there's nothing hidden under this umbrella, this brigade? Nothing is hidden. We are not hiding anything from anybody. You have access to ask questions. You have access to do whatever you want. And upon that, you still want to give ear to other. Is it that you love gossip? Or is it that you are jobless? And I said something yesterday, I posted something. I said, don't claim what you are not, because actually one day the thing will bring you out. Don't claim what you are not. If you're a Christian and you are here, you don't have that confidence after all the labors and everything, that means that you are not that Christian, because there was something you will see that will make you keep going. If you're a traditionalist and you are here, you are still confused, my brother, you don't know what you are doing, or my sister, you don't know what you are doing, because there's nothing hidden. Everything that we have been doing in this brigade is well open to everybody. You have access to ask questions, and you will go and verify it, just like as they used to say it in the zoo. You will see when you ask questions, they will tell you. You will see everything. Nothing is hidden. Or is it because I know that many of you did not see some things coming, but I've witnessed something that was about 3 months ago, and I'm still watching. So it is not something that we do with emotion. I said, if you know that you are this struggle, you want to fight it with him, why can't you light yourself, put fire on your body, go to the street and die off? That what is happening is too paining you than causing confusion here and there. And people, I don't know what they are dragging, because simply because we elected Honorable NKERE as PM. That is the problem. And they ask yourself, our former PM, will he be in the prison and be fighting this? No, we still need somebody. How long will you be acting? If he comes out today that he wants to take the position of PM, nobody will stop him. I don't think anybody will even query him. But for now, we need somebody. Some people are passing messages here in the village that they said, here in the zoo, because nobody is even listening to them in the village, that they have cancelled order from Mazi NNAMDI KANU Oyendu. How do we know? Ask yourself question. How do we know that this information is? And even if he said it, is it when they tied his hand? Do you know the amount of beating and the whatever he might be collecting there? Because this is a man who lives in Abuja, where they think that, okay, oh, this, and they transfer him to the land of the demons, where the whole people, the evil ones are living, where they can easily have access to do him whatever they want. Under few days, he said that they should cancel sit at home. See, we are all human beings. Even Christ at a point was like telling his father, if this thing can be done, I would have said, take me out of this. But not because he is still the supernatural one. He said, but not as I thought, but as your will. Because at a point, he begins to feel that flesh as a human being that he is, no matter how tough you are. Our dear leaders might have been passing through one pain or the other. And because of that, they might have said something. And somebody will gladly come out and tell you, are you not, the first question you would have asked yourself is, why is this sit at home the major problem that these people are facing? Why are they so concerned about this sit at home? If this thing is not hitting them, nobody would have asked you to, okay, fine. If you come out to protest, they will even leave you. They will not even, that one, they will not do this thing because they are not losing anything. It is even you that they will kill. So they don't even bother. In fact, they are even praying that you should come out to protest so that they can fire you. Because they will still be doing their business and making their money. But you see, this sit at home, hit them. Ask yourself, as someone that have that knowledge, why are they crying for this sit at home? And somebody will see the whole thing that we are doing, Briggy is doing, all the whole works, all the whole good works of Briggy. You will still be asking yourself, am I getting it right? Here. Anyway, it is always like that. They said many are called, but only few Only few. Only few. The Bible says few. Now few go make them. So this is not, if you are here and you are still living in the, that's why nobody understand though. And I am not saying it because of, you see, even the Bible says even the elites will be deceived. Even the people that you call Odogu, because I won't lie to you, they are high. In fact, there are people that are respected so much in this. In fact, they look as if the ones that are respected so much, they are the one falling out. But you see, people like us who are made up, see, I will remain here until I see that nobody is living, is here again. Maybe probably this thing will close. But for me to live where I know that they are giving me every information that I need, why will I live? And I have to greet my very good brother here, Rage. Not because he's here. Not because Rage is here. But I will tell you something. If you look at the area that he's coming from, being a Urobo Usoko area, you will know that for this guy to stand here is by divine mandate. It is the work of God. It's not, but ordinarily by flesh, he would have joined others, because people will come here and talk, people will go there and talk, people will go there and do this, including his the place that he's coming from. But this young man still stands strong and been doing things. Last, I am sorry, but I don't know. Last, it could be these people from this other side that will still stand to make sure that everything works out well. And the people that claims the Odogus, the people that claims the high intellectual people and whatever, you will look for them and you will not see them. And that is why the Bible said that. He said that the foolishness of God is wiser than men. No matter how you study with your personal whatever, you can never understand what God is doing. So what am I trying to say? If you are here, I'm rounding up. What am I trying to say is that if you are here and you are still fighting, you see, we don't need your emotion. It's better self. You even take your emotion elsewhere where we cannot even see you. But ask yourself a question before you do that. All the people that have left this brigade, ask yourself, how are they doing? They become irrelevant. Even for them to even come out in the public to speak boldly itself, they can no longer. They can no longer. You know why? This person will talk to you. Not be you start them that time. Check you follow there that time. You now you don't even know who you even to face. You will make yourself a mockery before others in public, and you will hide in shame. I refuse to be that type of person that will hide in shame. I fight to finish. But what am I trying to say here? Remain strong and don't look. And we should even overlook the emotion. It's better they even take the emotion elsewhere than to bring it here, because they will disorganize us. Yes, they will. So it's better they take it elsewhere. Let the little Mazioyedo have said it. He said, even if it's one person that remaining, it's a prophecy, but people don't know. So expect your best friend to live. Expect your brother to live. Expect your mommy to live. So it is those who are strong that will remain till the end. So I rest my case here. God bless Biafra and God bless Briggy. I thank you all.
Thank you so much, Storm, my brother. It's been long. I just allowed you to flow because it's been long you came to this space to speak. And I'm glad that are you still on the Iroko tree? Biafra is coming and you will get internet to so you will not be climbing the Iroko tree. Thank you so much for that submission. You've spoken to Biafra at length. In fact, I did not want to interject you because I saw that you were in the spirit. Thank you so much. So my people, let's start this space. As I said, we will not stay long. Yeah, it's already night here and very late. So let's quickly listen to this man. I'm not going to play full and we start the space fully.
world, including in the United States, but especially in the Middle East. It's been there for a long time. That has gotten worse. Hamas is the quintessential example of that hatred for Jews and for Christians. And then you have a situation like in Nigeria, where more Christians have been killed there than anywhere else in the world. And you have a government in Nigeria that practices denial, a culture of denial. No, nothing to see here. They even hired DC a big firm here in
The
DC.
First Lady was here. She was here this week, and in fact, they wanted to come on the program to talk about religious freedom. And I said, I'm not going to give them. I'll meet with them. I'm happy to meet with anybody.
Same here.
But I'm not going to give them a platform to cover up what they're doing in Nigeria.
That's just what it is. A massive.
I'm not going to give my platform to cover up for what they are doing in Nigeria. It was a national disgrace. I'm telling you. They are announcing Nigerian leaders as liars, national disgrace. And the good thing is that the more they disgrace themselves, the more we get elevated every day. You see? And when this woman was, denied that access, she had to go to Fox News. And she drafted her message very well. There is no Christian genocide. Nigeria encourages religious freedom. U.S. intervention is a blessing for investment. We are recruiting more security forces. Investors can feel comfortable. But you know what? She wanted this Tony's platform, a well-respected evangelical Christian broadcaster with direct access to the American Christian community, that has been raising alarms about Nigerian persecution for over a decade. This woman wanted to, gaslight American Christians into believing something was fine in Nigeria. When you look at the interview she made, you will see how she looks so innocent. But America decided to choose the victims immediately that meeting ended. They gathered all. The White House Fed Office hosted a meeting with 6 persecuted Christians, people who, actually survived what Remi was trying to deny. I will really focus, there were 6 in all together, but I only focus on the one that came from Nigeria, Reverend Gideon. He's a Nigerian pastor who founded the Gideon and a Foaming Paramalam Peace Foundation. This man worked directly with survivors of attacks on Christians. And he leads advocacy and humanitarian relief in Nigeria's hardest hit communities. And when we say hardest hit communities, you know what I'm talking about. All the northern parts, middle belt and all that. Places where Christians are being slaughtered viciously. So Fox News reporter reported that he said that the Christmas Day 2025 US airstrike on ISIS militant led to, this is what the man testified that day, led to, I couldn't, go through all because of time. But he really focused on something that attracted people a lot. That the airstrike on the Christmas Day led to one of the most peaceful Christmas seasons for Nigerian Christians in recent history. So when you think about that statement, you know that word, a peaceful, you will now begin to think of what has been happening in the years past. One airstrike gave us a peaceful Christmas in Nigeria. You see? So it means that every Christmas, which we have the data, every Christmas, every New Year Eve, during that festive period, there are always massacres of Christians, slaughtering them here and there, all around the whole country called Nigeria, so that you will not enjoy your Christmas in peace. We had another a persecuted one from Grace from China. I'm not going to go into detail. Pastor Andrew from Turkey, the same Turkey that Nigeria has aligned with 0.2% of Christians. We have another one from Sudan, Mariam and Mario Felix from Cuba. So there were 6 in number, and then this one from Vietnam, Jack. So there were 6 in number. Whereas Tony had to reject Remi. Because this man had interviewed with all these people. Even these 6 people are not new to him. He has had so many interviews with survivors from Plateau State, families of massacred Christians. So imagine him hearing that Remy wants to come to his own studio to sit down there and lie against the genocide that is going on. I mean, it is even God will not forgive him because already his conscience was blaming him. How can I give my platform? How will I even sit down and listen to this woman lying against the genocide that is happening in Nigeria? Why would I give my platform when the blood is still speaking from the grave to this woman that is a Muslim, a core Muslim, a woman that was jubilating, that said he will use Ogun to send away all the Biafrans from Lagos and take over their properties? How can I give my platform to this woman that just got coronation in Osun State last month, and the way she was carried, like, you know, I'm so sorry to use this word, as if we were carrying Blessed Sacrament, but God forbid, I can't even equate Blessed Sacrament on Corpus Christi with her. She was sitting down in that tent like a goddess. People were just worshiping her. How could he give his platform to such a devilish woman? A woman that claims to be a pastor without a Bible. A woman that claims to be a pastor without a parish. A woman that claims to be a pastor, but she has not even gone to visit the victims, both in Benue State, anywhere, Kaduna, Katsina. But she had enough time, she had enough money. Of course, it is our Nigerian money that's from Biafra land, to board flight and go all the way to United States of America to attend a breakfast prayer meeting, and prepared her mind to lie that there is no genocide going on in Nigeria. And she was so happy that Donald Trump recognized her. She doesn't know that the man was mocking her. You that claim to be a pastor, Christians are dying, not an ordinary pastor, a first lady for that matter. You cannot talk to your husband. You cannot protect Christians. The same way they brought Osibanjo and gave him the position of a vice president, and he stood there like a figurehead. Christians were still being massacred. These people are not Christians, they are Fulanis. Osibanjo could not say a word. He managed, even the wife was also a senior pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church. All of them are senior pastors, without portfolio, without parishes, without Bible. Ask them one Bible verse, they cannot quote. You see, what a shame. Because when people say Muslim ticket, I used to ask, what is the difference? Of course, we had Osibanjo as a Christian. When was it? No, not who was that as the president? So, please, I need help. Osibanjo was a vice president to hello,
Buhari.
are we here?
Buhari.
Yeah, Osibanjo
Buhari.
was the vice president to Buhari. Yeah, the dead Buhari, yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. I found the man with the baritone voice. Thank you. There was no difference because we couldn't feel the impact that we have a vice president who was a Christian. They are all cosmetic Christians. They worship God with their lips, not with their heart. They were still killing. That was the time Boko Haram intensified their killings. He couldn't do anything. So the same thing has replicated right now, Muslim ticket. Are we not having a first lady as a Christian that Tinubu used to brag about? After all, my wife is a Christian. Ask Remy, do you have a child for Tinubu? Remy is a political wife. That's it. She's a political wife right now as we speak. She has no empathy for anything. So Tony said, how can? $10 million